This is DC Channel Guns. Like and subscribe. Thank you for watching.
What up? This is DC Channel Guns coming at you with another gun video. Appreciate you watching. Like, share, and subscribe. I want to appreciate all my subscribers. I want to appreciate all the good information. I appreciate y'all for watching my videos. I want to appreciate all the support. I want to appreciate everybody who donate to the channel. I want to appreciate everybody who, pretty much come over here and leave good information and stuff in the 2A community. So I appreciate that. And like I said before, my goal over here is to uphold the Constitution and defend the Second Amendment. And like I always said, that, my subscribers, if you're not subscribed, you the star and I'm just the messenger. So over here, we can continue to fight. Now, right now, the Second Amendment is under attack. We've been talking about preparing for a long time. We've been talking about getting things in place. You have to look at your local laws in your state. You have to look at your situation. In my situation here, I have my CCW. And right now, when you have a lot of laws and stuff now where you're having governors and you having cities and stuff like that suspending, background checks. I'm talking about, they're not processing applications and stuff for pistol permits. They're not processing applications to get your CCW permit and stuff like that so you can carry. Some state got reciprocity, but I always talked about having some type of backup. When it comes to your Second Amendment and you don't know what type of economic situation you're going to be in, you want to think about a plan A and plan B. Too many people have plan A, but they don't have a plan B. And right now, a lot of people are pretty much being caught on the backside of the situation when it comes to this virus and stuff. And right now, in my state of North Carolina, we have a sheriff here in Wake County. He has suspended he suspended applications to process for pistol permits and the CCW. Now, what he's saying is he's basically trying to say that, he's still going to process the application that they have. And he's not just going to accept no more because they've been inundated with so many applications and everything. They're pretty much past capacity what they can process. And, what this does is that, a lot of this stuff that is happening across the country is infringing on the Second Amendment. And that's why we always talked about being prepared and stuff like that. And you have people who, want to protect their families and stuff, especially here in North Carolina and other states. We talked about New Jersey. You got California. You got like 11 other states and probably many more. And a lot of these counties and stuff like that are looking to suspend your Second Amendment rights. I'm talking about, they're saying that they're going to still process the application that's already in, but they're not taking no more. And that's the point where, I've been talking about because, you have a lot of people late to the party and now they're trying to, get a farm and stuff like that. This is holding you up from getting something to defend yourself. And right now, what we're dealing with right now, you don't have time for to wait a couple of days or a week. I'm talking about hours isn't long enough when you're trying to defend your family and stuff like that. So, right here in Wake County, the sheriff has suspended that. So he's infringing on your Second Amendment rights and stuff. So we're going to read some quick information to get you up to speed. And, this was announced hours ago and stuff like that. So today is Wednesday. So right now, we're going to talk about this Wednesday, the 25th, 2020. So we're in March. This is March 25th. So this was put out hours ago right here in North Carolina. So we're going to go over it real quickly and then we're going to talk about it later. So I'm going to read some of this information. The Wake County Sheriff Office will suspend pistol and carry permit applications until April 30th. As demand surges amid the coronavirus outbreak, Sheriff Gerald Baker announced Tuesday. Applications that had already been submitted will continue to be processed, Baker said during a press briefing. Pistol permit application last week averaged 290 per day, or more than 3 times roughly 90 applications per day during the same time period a year ago, according to the Sheriff's Office. Baker is only suspending applications for new permits. People who already have a permit will not be stopped from purchasing guns. Sheriffs do not have the power to halt gun sales. Background checks. Sheriff Office in North Carolina must inform pistol permit whether their permit is granted within 14 days according to state law. But the sharp increase in applications has not given the Wake County Sheriff Office enough time to do background checks for all applicants within 14 days, said Eric Curry, spokesman for the Sheriff Office. Our staff has been inundated with high volumes of permit application that has made it impossible to process by law, Baker said in the news release. The suspension will help the sheriff office and Wake County clerk of court clear a backlog of 755 pending applications. The rush to apply for permits in Wake County led to lines outdoors, which made it difficult to maintain social distance that is needed to help prevent the spread of the coronavirus, Curry said. We have to limit folks coming in contact with each other, he said. It was also a health concern for our staff. Curry said the sheriff's office legal staff reviewed Baker's decision before the announcement. State law requires sheriffs to approve or reject a pistol permit within 14 days, they wrote. Sheriff Baker must immediately rescind his illegal decision to halt sales of pistols in Wake County, they wrote. If Baker doesn't, Daniel and Britt said that they would call on their fellow lawmakers to force him to do so. People already suspicious and on the edge, they wrote. It's reckless to illegally suspend their Second Amendment rights just when they need insurance that they can trust the government. So we just went over the information and I read it and everything. I try to get as much information out as possible, especially in the state of North Carolina, because things are moving very quickly. And, you know, with the situation that we have when it comes to social distance and stuff like that, they want people to stay 6 foot apart from each other and stuff like that. The office, a lot of places here in North Carolina, could be other states probably doing this. Some of these places are now mailing out pistol permits and stuff like that. And your concealed carry stuff, they're mailing it out now because they're trying to limit foot traffic in the sheriff's office and everything. They're trying to follow the guidelines and everything when it comes to social distance and everything. So, these are some of the things that you have to deal with. And, a lot of things, is could be affected by this. If they mailing the pistol permit out, you got to think about the people, the mail carriers and stuff like that. How are they affected by this? So, it's so many situations that, we've been trying to prepare. And there's no one correct way to prepare. There's multiple ways. There are things that is opened a lot of people's eyes during this pandemic and stuff that we're in. And, who would know that, something like this would have pretty much, took the country and shook it upside down within a couple weeks. Only a couple weeks, people. A couple weeks ago, everything was good. Now everything pretty much, total collapse. And there's so much information that we still need to learn about what's going on. And, you have people fearing now. And, you had a lot of people that were sitting on the sideline to rush out to try to get something to protect them and their family and stuff like that. And that's why we must prepare. In the 2A community, we always been talking about preparing or whatever. And I hope this opened a lot of people's eyes up. And, right now in North Carolina, I'm talking about it's very difficult to get ammunition and stuff. A lot of retailers and stuff has pretty much been wiped out, especially when it comes to your main calibers and stuff. Farms are going off the shelves. You have people pretty much panic buying and everything to protect themselves. And I hope this teach a lot of people a lesson and everything to prepare. So, like I said, if you're new to my channel, I'm DC Channel Guns, and we talk about 2A news. We talk about everything that's going on when it comes to your Second Amendment rights. And like I said, over here, the ultimate goal, the prize is to pretty much uphold the Constitution and defend the Second Amendment. That's it. So that's what we're doing over here. So this is DC Channel Guns, and I'll catch you on the next one.
This is DC Channel Guns. Like and subscribe. Thank you for watching.